So it's been quite an interesting day for me, not a good one. So I'm looking forward to hearing some good positive days from you. So hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester and I'm with you today with yet another topic, and we are going to talk about, are there any benefits for crying? So let's start off with Arush first. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your day?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. My favorite hobby is playing, singing and dancing. I am on 10 years old. Thank you.
Okay, and what did you do today?
Today, first I woke up at 6 o'clock. Then I got ready. After that, I was playing for some time. Then I ate. A cornetto. Ice cream. Cornetto.
Yeah, I know what that is.
That.
And what?
I joined online classes and joined the class now.
Thank you very much. And Arush, can you tell us what are the benefits of crying? Are there any benefits?
When we cry, we are actually relieving our body of countless toxins and hormones that contribute to elevated stress level. There are three types of tears: reflex tears, continuous tears, emotional tears. Reflex tears: clear debris like smoke and dust from your eyes come out. Continuous tears: lubricate your eyes and help protect them from infection. Emotional tears: that tears have many health benefits. Thank you. After crying, we feel very right. We sleep better, strengthen our immune system. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so do you feel better after you cry, Arush?
Yes, ma'am. I feel a bit like most of the time from my eyes emotional tears fall, not reflex tears or continuous tears. These two are very less. 100% emotional tears, 55% continuous and reflex tears.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me the last time you cried and how it made you feel after?
Like last time before my vacation, I went to school. I forgot to bring something. I don't know what. I forgot to bring glue or something. And then after that, my subject teacher just scolded me and said that why didn't you bring? Today it was the last day to bring that. I said sorry, ma'am. Can I bring it tomorrow? Then she said okay, but positively bring tomorrow. Then she says okay. Then I started to cry a bit because she scolded me very strictly because she shouts very much. Like when she shouts, the whole class, like sometimes the table also start to vibrate.
The tables vibrate.
Yes.
Okay.
There are two class teachers. Both of them say at the same time with louder voice. So sometimes some of the tables start to vibrate. Even my table also vibrate.
I see. Okay. And did it make you feel better after you cried?
Yes. I feel a bit light, and then after that we went for PT. On that time, I hurted myself because on that time in PT it was been running and I fall and I got hurt in my legs. After that
I fell.
I just fall down there. Like when I was running, I lost my grip or something. Then I fall down. Then I went to the infirmary, which is in our school. My friend took there. Like in the infirmary, the doctor says that he has got a very bad hurt, very bad hurt. So infirmary there for half an hour.
Okay, but did it make you feel better after you cried?
Yes, when I fall on that time also I cry, right? and one of the friend came to me and I said I got hurt. Then he took me to the infirmary
Okay.
I get
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's go on to Bisman now. Hi, Bisman.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, can you just
Hello.
see me? Ma'am, can you
So,
see me?
yes, I can see you.
Okay.
Uh, So, Bisman, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I am Bisman Kaur. I live in Bhubaneswar. I study in Lorela School. I study in a ICSE board school. I am in class 8. I am 14 years old and I like to do cycling and read quotes. And
Mm-hmm.
for my today's day, it was a very good day, like a very humid day. Today I woke up at 8:30, 8:30 to 9, and then got freshened up and I made my breakfast. After that, I had it, and then I did a bit of self studies. I was then again we were discussing. I was discussing with my friends up because there's like a birthday like we were discussing for a surprise and we discussed for a few like we got a few topics but no one could agree with it, so we are still thinking and then it was lunch time. I had my lunch and um then I and my sister just watched television for some time and then I again started to study. Then I went to play. I came back. It was a bit late today, like around 6. After that I had my snacks and then joined today's class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so Bisman, can you tell me, are there any benefits in crying?
Yes, there are. So I just knew one that it relieves anger, it relieves stress, it relieves pain. But when I was so,
Releases.
yes, ma'am,
It releases. It releases.
it releases pain, anger, and like anger and stress. And then when I searched it online, I got a quite few more reasons why crying is beneficial because it lowers our blood pressure. It releases many toxins from our eyes. Therefore it gives us better vision. It avoids gaining of weight. Crying helps in cleaning of a nose. That's quite weird. And then the next one is like it gives us a way to deal with stress, improve our mood, makes us strong, and it also helps us in sleeping. Like if I cry, I like my eyes are not then dirty because dirty eyes makes us difficult to sleep because we cannot close our eyes for a longer time if our eyes are dirty. And if I cry, all the dust from my eyes will come out, and then I can sleep properly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Bisman, can you tell me a bit about your personal experience of when you've cried? How did it make you feel?
So it's like I'm not an emotional person that can cry. It's like there are many situations where I like where everyone say like you it didn't pain you, you didn't cry, but it's like I cry in basically when I'm in anger and when I'm angry or someone is not supporting my point. It's like it happened. Oh, it is regular in my house. Like if I say that I want to go over here, I'll like just start crying to make my thing to be done. I'll say like to like everyone accept my point. Earlier I used to do it. Now I feel like I'm a bigger person. I have grown up girl. I shouldn't do like that. So I've stopped doing that. I better like in a very like these days it's like my parents didn't allow me for a night out. Still I didn't cry. These days I feel like we also have to accept our parents what they say. Everything keeping your view is not always. So it's like I mostly it's like from anger. If I'm angry, if I'm angry, I'll cry because I feel like anger can be released only by crying because crying is a thing no one can stop you for and no one can make you cry. So it's like when you're angry you cry. So all like you when you cry you speak all the bad words or all the things you hate for that person, so that releases your mind as well, changes your mood. But I feel really annoyed if the person in front of me cries, like baby cries. I hate it the most because I feel like their cry is really annoying. So I feel like, yeah, it's good. I feel I like babies, but when they cry, it's really annoying. So yeah, I feel like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Bisman.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm good, thank you. So Sonny, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Hello, ma'am. My name is Soni Haswani. I am from Satna MP. I am post-graduated. I am 22-year-old. And if I talk about my today's day, so it was a pretty good day for me.
Okay. And Sonny?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what are there any benefits in crying, do you think?
Ma'am, like crying make us help. Crying is very helpful for us because it release our feeling, it release our emotion. With the help of crying we can feel relief. Mostly people are saying like crying baby, or he's a crying person, always crying. But no, sometimes crying is best for us, because with the help of crying we can out our frustrations. We can say something to everyone. Like crying boost our, it, I think it release our toxic like stress level, because mostly we are crying when we are very hurt inner side. So it's okay, sometimes people are crying on the happiness. That is the process of crying, and crying is not a sign of like sadness. It is a sign of releasing our emotion. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Okay, excellent. Very good. And how do you feel when you cry? What is your
Yes,
what
ma'am. Like when I was crying, so I think sometime I it was a genuine crying. Like, of course, it is a fact behind the crying for my crying. So I feel good after the crying. It relieved my stress level, and just because of crying, I just say everything what is in going in my inside. I just always be taking out my frustration to everyone with the help of crying.
Okay, very good. Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
So now we've come, well, that was everyone for now. Some people might come in a bit later, but what I would like to ask now is on crying. I'm going to give you a personal experience. So I am someone who cries for various reasons. I don't like crying. I was never someone who cried, but I don't know why I've suddenly turned into a bit of an emotional mess over the last few years, where I cry if I see a romantic film, I cry if something good happens to me, and I cry if something bad happens to me. So I cry in various situations. So I would like to know, are you the type, have you ever cried if you were happy? Do you cry when you're sad? What situations make you cry? And I'd like for you to give me some personal experiences. Some people like me cry because they see a puppy. Some people just cry when they fall. Me, on the other hand, when I fall, I laugh. So there is very something seriously not okay with the way I react to some things. So let's start off with Bisman. Bisman, what about you? When do you cry?
Ma'am, like I'm not at all a emotional person. It's like I cry really less. Like these days, it's
Very
like
rarely. I
it's
cry.
no, ma'am. Many people say you don't cry. You are not a human. Human beings cry like hell. It's like your parents are like they want everything to you. If you cry a lot, they'll say why you cry so much, and if you stop crying much, they'll say you're not a human being. You don't cry only. It's like I just cry with anger. While today only it was like we were just teasing each other and a seesaw came in between me. I was like back walking and I just fell from it and I could feel like he said he laughed when he fall. Me too. When I fell, I was laughing. And I was like, you got hurt, still you're laughing. I like it's like a current emotion. You cannot change it because it's like you cannot change your current emotions. It's like whatever comes out of your mouth or from your expression is like is the permanent one. So I feel like I am not an emotional person. I'm like I just cry for anger or just to it's just for anger or to just relieve my stress. If I release my stress, because I feel like if I'm very stressful, many people say what stress you have in a teenage life. It's like whenever you are in that moment, like when this, if my parents are in a teenage life, they will say like they also have stress, but now they say what stress you have in a teenage life. There's a lot like marks, you have to study a lot, and your friends like they're like modern person, so you need to be modern at the same. And many if your friends are like IPS person, you have to be also IPS. These three minds together is like really difficult. It's a stress. Like I feel like I cry like with frustration. If like many people say you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do this, I feel like start crying. Many people say that you should reply them back, but it's like just saying that you should reply them is not enough. That courage is like really important. Like that time everyone elder to you like pointing out for your mistake, not like not appreciating for your benefits is like you feel like crying at that time. So yeah, that's what I feel like crying.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next we have Arush. Arush, can you please tell us a bit when you cry? Do you cry? In which situations do you find yourself crying? Arush. Okay, let's move on to Sonny. Sonny, what about
Yes,
you?
ma'am.
Arush, can you tell us in which situations do you find yourself crying? Which situations make you cry?
When I got hurt, so on that time I cry sometimes. Right now, my sister just beat me with a stick or something on my ears very badly.
Do you cry in good situations as well? Do good situations make you cry?
When I get hurt sometimes, on that time I cry when my mother scolds me.
I see. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, next we have Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Yes, ma'am.
So Sonny, can you tell us a bit about when do you cry? When is it that
Yes,
you
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like that's true. When we saw a movie, we crying when we saw emotional scene. Like me and my mom saw some daily soap, so we cry because some beautiful scene when like meet up of someone we saw and we cry. And even in our life, like I got a good result, so we start crying because we got a good result. We have to be happy, but coincidentally the tear comes out from the eyes. And mostly sometimes crying become irritation, ma'am, because like little kids uh, are crying very badly. It just without any valid reason. Even we have a valid reason where that's why we cry, but they are just we just little bit hitting, not hitting on purposely, just by mistake hitting, that they start crying. I don't know why.
Yes.
It's really irritating me a lot. And mostly mostly we mostly like in the our ages, like teenager, like youngster, like our
Mhm.
mom ages. Yes, at that age when they are crying in their mood swing. Like so many situations they are crying. They feel happy, they feel sad, they want to coming out their frustration, they need to be cry. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have Sanjana. Hi, Sanjana. Hello, Sanjana.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Sanjana. So, Sanjana, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Sanjana. I'm from Tamil Nadu, Perambalur. I'm studying 7th standard in Raj Vidya Bhavan Metric Higher Secondary School in Turayur. My hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading books. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Sanjana, can you tell us a bit about your day now?
Yes, ma'am. Today I wake up in 7 o'clock. After that, today I do an exercise
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and and I went to bath. After that, I sometimes I read. After that, I draw a eye. And today's my drawing class. I attend my drawing class. I play with my brother and I joined your class, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me, are there any benefits in crying?
Ma'am, I think crying is an emotional feeling. My brother all the time, he's crying. My father said that my brother said, I want, father, you want to buy me a chocolate or you want to buy a car to me. That like my brother said to my father and crying. My father also bought and give a car and many toys of father crying. My brother achieved that. In crying, my brother all the things bought and achieved that. I and my mother, why are you acting? That like I asked my brother. My brother is acting. My father also bought and give a toys.
Oh, so you're saying that the benefits of crying is that you get what you want if you cry. Is that
Yes,
what you're
ma'am.
telling? Okay. Okay, fair enough. Are there any other benefits of crying that you know of? What happens when you cry, Sanjana? How do you feel?
I see one benefit, that is my brother.
Any other benefits?
After that, we crying to other benefits is we crying to any person that goes really accept you. That accept crying and your feelings. We want crying is inspire a person.
Sanjana, your voice is cracking. Sanjana. Okay, we lost Sanjana. Okay, guys. So thank you all for talking about your experiences. Does anyone have, would anyone like to add anything else or comment on what other people have said? Yes, Sanjana?
Can you hear me?
Yes, your voice is cracking though. Try, don't worry. So can you tell us?
Message?
Yes, yes. Tell us, how do you feel when you cry? What do you think are the benefits when you cry?
Nancy's question right.
Mama, I think. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Mama, I can message.
Yes, yes, you can message. Okay, guys, apologies about that, but Sanjana really does have a bad connection there. So I think we're just going to have a look at what she sends us on chat. Sanjana, try and be fast as we're down to the last few minutes of class, and also we can't leave everyone waiting. Okay, so in the meantime, while Sanjana is writing, crying has a soothing effect and helps you regulate your emotions, and in a way it's a way to distress. So if you're feeling really anxious after a good cry, you kind of feel, I've let that out, and it also helps you breathe, and in fact it is what helps babies breathe, it also gives you support from others. So like Sanjana said, in a way, it gets others to help you, or maybe buy you things. It also helps to relieve pain and enhances your mood and releases, like you said, toxins and relieves stress. It aids sleep. After a good cry, generally you feel so drained that and has such a calming effect that makes you sleep. It does fight bacteria and improves your vision, like most of you have said. So well done on getting that information. I think, have we lost? Yes, we have. We have lost Sanjana. Does anyone else? Oh, there we are. Bisman. People cry. Yes, you can speak, Bisman.
Yes, ma'am. I was saying that people cry when they have something like spicy or like hot item like momos like thing, so they start crying. It's like eventually they cry. So I feel
Yeah.
like I don't believe in this. Like when you're having spicy food, you start crying. But still, I've seen people like one of my relatives. He like he's a boy. While everyone says like girls start crying when they have spicy food, but I've seen my brother also doing like that. He'll have a spicy food and he'll start crying. So I feel like yes, it's like eventually we were having like we were in the restaurant. He started crying. Everyone like he said I have a like he is like if he eats something spicy, if it touches over here, he starts crying. So it's like it's a genuine reason, but it's quite funny. I feel like if you have spicy, how it affects your eyes. So yeah, but I've seen many people they cry when they have a spicy food. And yeah, a few days ago or some days, Sony Didi also said about this in the debate.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let's have Sonny first, and then Sanjana. Yes, Sonny.
Yes, ma'am. I just want a little line. Like most of the people denoted crying is just a weakness, but no, it's not a weakness. It's a strength, and it's increase our courage to
Yes.
fight the society, to fight our surrounding. Because sometimes crying make us strong. Without crying, holding our tears, I think it's not a good for health also, and it's not a good for our mental status. Because when we hold our cry, I think we are not able to release our anger, and it just always be raising inside. So that's why we have to be release our anger. Thank you.
Very good. And Sanjana, last but not least, last point.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, crying, whenever we are crying can inspire on person.
Yes.
That we are crying to that person take care of you.
That is true.
And yes, ma'am. When some animals are crying, or street or cats and dogs are crying in street, we are helping to that for
Absolutely,
an
just like that.
empathy.
Very good.
Empathy. Crying is useful to help improve empathy.
Good. Thank you very much, Sanjana. Well done, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you for participating in today's class, and have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.